Hey, good morning, everybody. It is cloudy to start the day, and it looks like the rain is moving out or has moved out. Only some very low chances throughout the day today, so if you do plan on going out and joining in on any of the events across the area today, it looks cloudy, but I think the rain is out of here. So good news for you if you do have outdoor plans, not only today, but tomorrow as well. Temperatures now 58 degrees, dew points at 56. That wind very light at 3 miles per hour. But you can see here on the satellite picture, with a satellite loop here, we have clouds in the area. This is your visible, so it's not picking up really well on the high-level clouds, and we have two layers here. We kind of have the lower stuff that we're seeing, and then those high-level clouds. Those are not very well picked up, but we do have more coming up from the southwest. We could see a few breaks. In fact, we are, I think, seeing some breaks per what I'm seeing up in Sabine and Natchitoches Parish, maybe inching into Vernon. Could be a little sun out there, but don't bank on much. I think that's going to fill back in today. Temperatures outside now from the mid-50s to the low 60s, so it is comfortable. It's not like yesterday when it was just disgusting outside. Dew points approaching 70. That is summer stuff. We don't want that. And the rain that we did have in the area has moved on to the east. It looks like we saw a pretty solid 1 to 3 inches across the area. The heavier totals were to the south and the lighter ones to the north. In fact, we had some ranging from 5 to 8 inches from Lafayette back to Lake Charles. So the real heavy rain down south actually did a little to rob the moisture from us up north, but we still got a decent rain here, so at least the forecast was pretty darn close, which is what we aim for around here. Rain off to the east, a little bit to the west, but I don't foresee much of that coming into our area today. A close examination shows just a few little sprinkles up there in Grant and LaSalle Parish. Those are dissipating in some big storms down toward New Orleans. So if you do plan on heading down past Baton Rouge today, you could run into some rain. And this is kind of what I'm thinking. Mostly cloudy throughout the day. Little peaks of sun, perhaps, but I would plan on clouds and temperatures near 70. The humidity is not horrifying like it was yesterday. And Futurecast shows the rain showers moving onto the east. I held a 20% chance in. That's just for very light sprinkles and showers that could pop up. But we're seeing, not much going on there. We clear things out and cool off tonight back into the 40s. So the cooler air arrives. The clouds hightail it out of here. And like I said on the app update, this turns from a forecast into a borecast. We don't have much to talk about, but there is something just beyond the forecast that we will have a little chat about here after I show you the 7-day. Temperatures much warmer to the southeast. That's where we have all that moisture. We have lots of fuel for storms, and I think that we will still see some storms down toward New Orleans and points east. But up here in central Louisiana, temperatures pretty much in the 60s. We top out around 70. If you see a peak of the sun, you may jump up a little bit, and then I think we're going to see temperatures cool off pretty quickly tonight into the mid to upper 40s as skies do clear out. Thunderstorm outlook. There is a chance for some severe weather in the panhandle of Florida, down toward Mobile, Alabama. A couple of storms could go severe down in southeast Louisiana around New Orleans. And then if you are, down in Venice, maybe you get a bumpy storm as you head out fishing today. It's always what I'm thinking about is who could possibly be fishing, because I want to be. And this rain is through Friday. So this is like almost a week we're going out. This is actually, they do this from 6 a.m. in the morning. So this is what we already have today. So pretty much zero this out. They still have some rain down in southeast Louisiana, but it looks like we're going to have a dry week. And you'll see that, hey, right now, 7-day forecast time. 70 degrees today, 20% chance of a sprinkle, mostly cloudy skies, and then you can see it. I don't need to read the whole thing. There's not much going on. Temperatures generally in the 60s, lows above freezing, but comfortable. So it's boring, but it's great. I mean, this is beautiful weather, and we've had some rain here, so we get a little bit of a break. But then what I think is going to happen, we'll just advance on to the temperatures first here. It's going to be pretty warm in that December 10th to December 16th timeframe. Now, the optimist in me sees that it does start to cool off toward the tail end of that period. So hopefully that lasts into Christmas if you're like me and you want a cold Christmas or a chilly Christmas, or not like yesterday, 70s kind of Christmas, 80. We don't want that. I don't think somebody wants that. But precipitation, that's what we're looking at here. Above normal for most of the country in this time frame, and it looks like it's one big system that's going to be moving across the country, probably around next Sunday into Monday. So we're looking 8-9 days out. We don't have details that far out, but it looks like at least the chance for some rain and storms then, and then perhaps we get that cooler air coming in behind it. But that's way out there. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon to talk about things. Tom will be on. We just kind of pop in around here and talk about stuff as needed. And right now there's not much needed because there's not a lot of weather to talk about. Have a great weekend. I will see you back here at some point tomorrow.